In this week's Torah portion, Parshat Bo, we read about the last three plagues: locusts, darkness, and death of the firstborn. When describing the plague of darkness, the Torah says that the darkness was so thick that the Egyptians could not see the person right in front of them, and it was so heavy that they could not even get up if they were sitting down, or sit down if they were standing up. The rabbis note, though, that later on it says, but the Israelites had lights in their dwellings. Most of us would interpret that to mean that, as opposed to the Egyptians, in the Israelites' dwellings, they had light. However, the rabbis push it a little bit further, and they say, no, it's not referring to light in the Israelites' dwellings. It's referring to light in the Egyptian dwellings, which is to say that when the Israelites went into the Egyptians' dwellings, they brought their light with them. Now, we might ask ourselves, what does it mean to bring light into such darkness? And some of us may assume, naturally, that the light was external to the Israelites, and that they brought that external light into the dwellings of the Egyptians. However, another way of looking at it is this, that the light that they brought in was not external, but it was internal. It was the light that they themselves brought by their very presence. And from this, we can learn a very powerful lesson. We often encounter people who are surrounded by and weighed down by darkness. And it is our presence, our willingness to walk in there, and what we ourselves bring that can bring light, our light, into their lives, if we're willing to share it with that person who is weighed down by that kind of darkness. And that, my friends, is your Torah in 2.